Hello everybody and welcome to another episode here on the new Eriador server. Yes, you join us again over here at the farm, but it's just such an amazing view. I had to come up here. It's a new platform that's been built. I don't know who built it actually, but it lets you fly with wings. Yes, with Elytra or Lytra, we can zoom around this place and see how it's going, and you can see it's looking pretty awesome down there. Let me just walk back onto the platform in a safe manner. And yeah, if you look down here, you can see Chris W.C. Hamilt has removed all the water from this section. And so we've got a land section over there to get rid of, that to get rid of, this to get rid of. I believe this ring here is 50%. And there's only that little bit there to do. But we've taken some of that, so we're over 50% of clearing this landmass out, as you can see down there, to bedrock. The farm's in position down there, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to show too much of it because there is something down there that Chris has done. You have to watch his video on Wednesday if you want to go and see what that is, but it's pretty cool. A little redstone contraption he's put on the front of the building. So yeah, pretty awesome. So why are we up here? Well, I have wanted to start a little project for a while, and that has to do with maps. You've probably seen my maps over in the spawn area, spawn town area. I like maps, and I wanted to do some of this place, and that kind of got me on thinking we ought to really have a map room on New Eriador, and that kind of got me thinking again, and maybe a map room isn't the right thing to do. Maybe we need something else, something better. So I'm just having a look to see what scale of map we want on here. So that's doing up to the rings over here. How much more is it going to do? So that's pretty good. So we could probably get away with 9 maps of this area. A 3x3. Yeah, that's probably going to work, which is pretty awesome. So I think we will do that, and I'm going to do it down on the ground though. So can I end up? I ought to really fly, shouldn't I? I should. I'm not very good at flying. I ought to though. I ought to just step off and fly. That would be better, wouldn't it? So yeah, we'll come down quite quick. I love the flying when it works is really good. I need to get myself a bow that I can do it better. So let's go down here. We've got some villagers down here. As you can see, the iron farms are up and running. We've got a couple of stacks of iron blocks, I think, so far, which is pretty good because I want to get that last beacon over there working. So that's probably where the first lot of iron is going to go to. But yeah, villagers are being moved into the various iron farms to get them up and running. I think this one's fully operational. That one is getting there if it's not already operational. So that's pretty good. Right, let's have a look. Are we still on this map? Let's get out of this mode. Let's go this way. I don't know which way to look without spoiling things, and yeah. Right, we're not on that map. So that's pretty good. We're not on that map, so that means we can get another one started. So let's put a couple of maps in there. So we'll get this one started here. So that's pretty good. That's working. So let's head over this way now. And the idea is we'll put them in a 3x3 item frame. And these are the most detailed maps you can get. I don't think we need to zoom in on anymore. You can see we've gone off the edge of that map, which means we can start another one. And there we are. So we're in that far corner now. So we just need to start one over here somewhere. We need to finish this one off. There we go. That's a pretty good shot, wasn't it? So my luck is usually I miss this narrow stuff and I go right to the bottom of the ocean. But that's pretty good. So yeah, right. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to get the rest of these maps done up. I need to go this way a little bit, really. Oh, that was a bit weird. So we're on the next map. Just got to be careful I'm not putting these on an existing map that we've got already. So let's do a couple more a second. Here we go. And so in theory that's that map. That's that map. I don't think... Oh, that's the other good thing as well, is we can hold maps in this hand as well, which is pretty cool. So I'm not on that map either, so we can start a new one. Awesome. So let's head over this way. round the perimeter, but you get a real feel for how this place looks on the maps, or from above, which is essentially what maps are, isn't it? So a couple of the farms starting to come in there, so you can see the cactus farm, which Dougie did, Dougie Doug, go and check out his video, or in fact, if you go to his channel, he did a couple of live streams building that thing, so yeah, go and check that out. And you can see him building it. And then Chris W.C. Hamilton, who seems to be living over here at the moment, did the there's a reed farm, sugarcane farm as it is. So let's do that map. So that's pretty good, just a corner to go in. So in theory, you see, I could just walk around the outside of this place and keep creating maps, because the outside perimeter isn't on any of these maps whatsoever. So that's pretty awesome, really. I feel like I'm missing a map. I've done 8 and should have done 9. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but it could be that corner over there. But now I've got 8 maps. I'm totally confused myself. So what I'm going to do is actually place them, and that's probably the easiest way to actually find out, is to put them into a item frames, and yeah, hopefully that will then let me work that out. So hopefully I have with me some leather. No, I've left that back at the house, so we'll go back there and get those item frames up and running. By the way, I forgot to mention, and I just remembered it now, because without pressing spacebar, as you can see, I'm just running over stuff, and I just realised that running through the Nether now. We're on 1.10. Yes, we have upgraded the server to 1.10. I'm using Optifine as well, which is pretty cool. So we get yeah, a nice version of 1.10 running. So that's pretty awesome. So we've got some new features, new blocks, new mobs, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So yeah, that sort of ability to run over things without jumping, it's pretty cool. I've still not got in the habit of doing it, and it can be a bit tricky as well. You've got to be a little bit careful around lava pools and things like that. Look at that reed farm, that sugarcane farm. Doesn't look awesome? Go and check out Chris's channel, WC Hamilton, down in the description, and see how he see how sort of the ideas he come up with that and how it all works. It's a pretty simple farm actually, and I think it's working quite well. Although I haven't checked the where the sugar cane is on here. I don't know. It's probably over here, because this is the kind of farmy stuff, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Look, wow. that is amazing. The amount that he's already got in there already. Let's just take a quick look behind here. So that means that chest is full, and that is getting full already, and that's with paper trading going on as well. People are paper trading here, so yeah, nice farm. That's working quite well, and that's just while we're just over here working as well. Same with the iron, as I said earlier on. I converted it all to blocks earlier on, and we've had a few more since then. So yeah, we're getting up to that level now. What I need to do is put these maps somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where to put them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them on this wall. I know Chris will probably watch this video anyway. So Chris, stick them where you want to stick them. Make a little room. Do you want to put them on the balcony? It's your warehouse. But what would be really cool is with these maps, so that one's going to go there. The nice thing about them is if you take and update them here, they'll update wherever the maps are, because I have a copy of the map which will be over at Spawn Town, and so when the maps over here get updated, they will get updated as well. So that's in the center. Wow, look at that. It looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? This one is top right. And I think I was thinking it was that one there that was missing, so I think it probably is. Let's do that one there. And this one's probably going to be top. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I just need to fill that corner in. And there we have it. Map complete. It's not perfectly centered in the map, but actually the whole thing is on the map. And I think we should be able to get the iron farms on there as well. So I'm quite happy with that as a map. I think it looks pretty awesome. It looks a bit like me to the top of the Starship Enterprise if we have, you know, the back bits coming out here. So we could have the Enterprise. Yeah, what do you think? You know, I did actually forget how much iron this project is going to take me to do. Don't really think about it because it's just like paper maps, but yeah, you need 4 iron and redstone for every map, and just those maps alone, the 9 maps that I've done, I actually have to make 18 maps because I need to duplicate them as I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, each area is going to take a fair few maps, I think, but you know what, that's okay. It's going to look good, and that's the important thing about it. So what I think we'll do now is head over to Spawn Town, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to set these maps up. Now, I was thinking of doing it here. I thought these maps look quite good out here in the outdoors with nature. We're in this lovely biome, so I thought, yeah, we'd put the maps here. However, that doesn't really make it very convenient for towns, so let's hop over here. Have I got that right? I'm on a tree, but that's fine. Yes, so what I thought is we'd probably use this area here. I've checked with Blaze. Blaze has got his tower up there and his pumpkin farm down here, or his pumpkin pie farm, shall we say, and yeah, so he's not using that. Nobody else is using this area here. So I've put these here, by the way, because this is the wood we're going to be using. So I've been growing some trees to do that. But I thought this would be a really nice area where we could actually put the map starting here. Probably might even have some water coming out, trickling down, pond at the bottom. Might sort of landscape this a little bit to actually bring it in. But yeah, I think that would be awesome. And something else I just suddenly thought of. We've got this bone meal on us, so let's have a quick look, because I've not seen these blocks yet. How do they look? Yeah, they're not bad, you know. I quite like them as blocks, and they are nice in respect that you can carry 3 stacks of bones as bone meal. So no good if you want to keep the bones, but as a building block, I like that texture. I think that's quite nice. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if we'll be using it on this build at all, but I just wanted to have a quick look at that and see how they looked. Now, what do we chop them with? Is it just a pick? Yeah, that seems to do it quite quickly, doesn't it? So that's probably the best thing to use. But yeah, nice to have. That's one new block we've got in there. Still getting used to this jumping. Used to being go up against it, but no. So we'll put those in there. So we're going to get these maps up and running. So I need to chop down these trees, and I think I'll probably get the spawn ones up and running. The spawn town. So I think they're the first ones we shall do. Well, it's starting to take shape. We've got a new spawn map. I've made this slightly larger scale, so it's now a 3x3 rather than it was a 2x2 before, so we can definitely see everything in more detail. So this is my house here, Dadcraft, so on and so forth. There's the town hall, and yeah, so we can get a good look, and it kind of covers the whole of Spawn Town really. So hopefully people can see there's more areas to build round here. We've got Dougie's little balloon right at the bottom. We've got some more space round here as well, so that's pretty cool, and it's easy for people to come along here and say, right, okay, what space is available. And this is the world map, so I've moved it again from over by my place here. This is the kind of, we had it as a 4x4, but I've had to expand it slightly because this is the Fire Islands that Nils is doing. There's the farms, and this bit is Jeff's jungle retreat. So they're kind of on the beginning of a new map. But that's okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, and we can see the rest. We get a good idea of how the area looks on there, and then the one that we had over there at the farm. So again, when that one gets updated, you can see it's just that one there. It'll update these here as well automatically, which is awesome, and we're starting to sort of place out some more. So I've got another one set up there ready for a 4x4. We've got space for one probably here, and I'm going to do this sort of 2-layer. So we've got this sort of upper deck layer as well. So again, room to put a one or two over there, and then we could even go across in that area over there if we want to. Yeah, so we got room for lots more smaller maps. So for all the members on the server, if they want to let me have a 2x2 map of their base, so you know, then I'll happily add it, or I might pop over at some point. I know Jeffrey's already got a map on his wall of the jungle retreat, so perhaps he wants to update that and then bring it over. That'll be awesome. So I was thinking, as you said, perhaps having some water coming out just by pure luck and coincidence, or what have you. Let's just go up here. This is the hole coming through from up here, and we've already got this water coming down, and it just stopped here. So I just knocked the block out, and we've got a natural waterfall carrying on now. So this is going to carry on down. I guess if we fill, what do we want it to come across there? Let's take these blocks out, that might be better, and we'll see where this then comes along. We can then remove these bits because we don't necessarily need those, and that's going to start flowing down there into the bottom, which is awesome. So it's a natural sort of water, and we can probably put, let's put a bucket there and a bucket there, and of course it doesn't give us an infinite water source as we want, does it? No, of course not, but that will. So that's pretty awesome. We can then start doing that around when the server catches up and updates itself. Let's get a couple from over here. There we go. There is water there. Let's put it there as well. Maybe it doesn't like that yet. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so that's all starting to come along, which is kind of nice. Let's just put a couple of water sources here as well, because I want this to be more still water coming through here, because then we'll probably just put down a couple of these as a bridge across there, so people can sort of walk across and come up here. And then likewise we'll probably end up doing the same here. We'll probably end up sort of, actually it doesn't probably need that, does it? It'll probably just need a simple wood bridge going across. Yeah, that's fine, because that's going to be there like that. So yeah, pretty awesome. So it's starting to come along. I need to get a lot more decorating done and getting this sort of looking nice, really. So I'm going to get on with that rather than boring you guys with it as I build away. So are you ready to take a look at what we've done? Let's take a peek, and here it is. So I think it's looking pretty awesome now. All the little details, all the bushes around these, I think they really add to it, which is pretty good. We've got some steps going down the back here. We've obviously got the 3 ones that are filled in, plus we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 more, and we've got room for a couple more in there as well. So hopefully any of the big projects we can get on the maps on here, and people can come and see the progress of them, which is pretty awesome. But let me know what you think in the comments, even not in the description. I'd love to get your feedback on it. Is there other things we can do to this area, do you think, to make it look pretty cool? Yeah, I'd love to get your feedback on it, and leave a like if you've really enjoyed it. If you're wondering about these as well, the reason I'm putting these pumpkins behind here, although I could use glowstone, I guess, it makes no real difference, but you don't see it when the maps are on there, but it actually really makes the maps glow, and you know, it still lights up the area around it as well, which is pretty good. But it gives this even lighting. I don't know if you noticed, but on this one over here, when we actually put it on the wall, you could actually see the blocks it was around, so it wasn't quite even lighting, but when you light it up from behind, it looks pretty cool. So there's a little pro tip for you there on Minecraft. Yeah, so yeah, but I really like it. I think it's come out really well. It's sort of kind of how I envisaged it will be. As I said, I've got room for a couple more here, but yeah, hopefully we can just get these bits filled in. So that's probably going to do it for today, guys. We've spent a fair bit of time on this, but hopefully, as I said, you've enjoyed it. Leave a like if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Hit that little subscribe button, and you can get more videos like this. And yeah, we'll see you soon for some more 1.10 Minecraft. My name is WildTrekker. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.